Hey guys, 3900 here.
And this is Crusadus.
And we're here today to give our top 5 game series list.
Yep, our top 5 game series is pretty huge, so just kind of bear with us.
Yes. We'll try not to kill you too much, but yeah, like you said, hang with us here.
So, we're going to start at number 5. So, what's your top 5?
Mine is the Sly Cooper series, or the Sly series, what other people call it.
Okay.
And
What's that about?
Sly is a raccoon who actually starts in Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus, which is my favorite in the series. And it starts with him looking for his book, which is the Thievius Raccoonus, because it gets stolen, and then he has to go get it back with the help of his friends Bentley and Murray, which Bentley is a very scientific, brainy turtle and a actually, no, he wasn't in a wheelchair in the first game or second game. That's right. And then Bentley is I think he was a moose, a pink moose.
If I recall correctly, I played it like a long time ago, but yeah, you're right.
Okay, cool. I can never tell what he was. But yeah, and it's my reason the first game is my favorite is because it's so one thing, going through and collecting the clue bottles, I found that to be just a lot of fun looking for them.
Mm-hmm.
And then unlocking the information or new moves or something through the vaults. I thought that was just a really cool feature.
It sounds pretty interesting.
Oh yeah. And then yeah. What's your number 5?
My number 5 is the Gymmegami Tensei series.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's a deep, dark series. But but out of that series, I have to go with Nocturne. And it's basically about the world ending. Like the very first thing is the world being destroyed.
That's the way to start off a game.
Yeah, it's kind of a wild ride, but basically you're trying to create a new world, and it's a lot of level grinding. It's a lot of different things you got to do to create your new world.
You've mentioned to me before that it's like a dark themed Pokemon game.
Yeah, it's basically you get to get different demons, and you get to put them in your party, and basically you can see them in your party. Like you can have them attack. Yeah, you can have them attack and just do whatever. It's basically like a dark Pokemon game.
Something I'm still looking for.
Yeah. They can level up.
And also you have the you mentioned the whole fusion and evolution thing and whatnot.
Yeah, they can confuse the different ones together. You can sacrifice one to make the whole fusion even more powerful by sacrificing one of your demons.
And then you can make. It sounds like you can make one specific demon a powerhouse that way.
Yeah, pretty much. By the end of the game, all my demons were super powerful.
How many hours did you end up with? I can't remember.
It was close to 400 hours. It was 373 or something like that.
That's a pretty long game there.
Yeah. And I didn't think I was gonna actually finish it because I got the secret ending. It's called the True Demon ending.
Yeah.
Just you fight Lucifer.
Oh yeah, I forgot you. I remember you mentioning that to me.
And it had an absurdly large amount of HP and took forever to beat. One of the longest battles in the game.
Those games are always interesting. Fighting those bosses that the HP, like you can't even tell if it's going down or not.
Yeah, basically.
It's just like 15 minutes later, you finally notice that it went down.
Exactly.
Moving on to number 4 though. Go ahead and state your number 4.
It's the Batman Arkham Knight series. Well, the Batman Arkham series. And as you can tell, my favorite is the Arkham Knight series, with the Arkham Knight game.
I've played some of that game, and it is definitely the best one in the series.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Just the things you're able to do, you actually feel like that you're Batman.
Yeah. And that is a series I'm still yet to actually own personally. It's just I haven't got around to buying them yet, but I have played a good majority of them, and they're worthy of number 4 by far.
Yeah, it definitely deserves to be in my top 5. It's one of the best superhero games I've ever played.
Oh yeah.
And I know it's not really saying a lot because most superhero games suck.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a top tier game. It's not just a great superhero game. It's a great game in general.
I kind of want to play them now.
Okay.
I kind of want to go play them now.
It's definitely worth the time and the money. I'm still actually playing it.
Man, I need to upgrade. I really need to upgrade to the current generation so I can play them, or play Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
Man, my number 4 though is the Jak and Dexter series on the PS2, and my favorite has to be the original Jak and Dexter: The Precursor Legacy.
Okay.
I liked it when Jak got all like badass and whatnot in the second and third game, but something about the first game actually being like a platformer and whatnot, and the locations, they had a variety of locations and different looks to them and art styles, and it just looked really, really beautiful, no matter if you were playing the PS2 version or the PS3 version. It was just really nice to see.
It's a really fun game. It's been a long time since I played it, but if I remember correctly, it's a really fun game.
Oh yeah, it is, and it's very, I think it's like E10, so it's something fairly a lot of people can get their hands on.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just gonna jump on to my number 3, which is Kingdom Hearts.
Sweet.
And the game out of my favorite, my favorite game out of the series has to be Birth by Sleep, and it was actually a tie between Birth by Sleep and Kingdom Hearts 1, because Kingdom Hearts 1 was just amazing, had the original, just a lot of things. Like, it was the first step into the series, Sora was fresh into the series, but Birth by Sleep I picked because of, you have multiple characters you can play as, all the stories intertwined into one, a lot of grinding hours for me. I mean, I've put, I think, like 50 hours into one file and then like 30 hours into another file because I just love starting new files and then playing as the character. Aqua is my favorite character because just a female Keyblader is amazing.
It's a really fun game. I mean, I've played it, but I haven't played the newer ones.
Yeah. Birth by Sleep is definitely worth getting into.
I definitely check it out one of these days.
It like if you actually played the whole thing, like all the character storylines and everything, it really intertwines into the overall storyline of the series.
Okay. dial connect in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh, dude, Kingdom Hearts 3 looks so good. I'm interested in the Big Hero 6 level. Because that looks cool. What's your number 3, though?
Coincidentally, it's also a Square Enix game. It is Final Fantasy X.
Oh.
And Final Fantasy series in general.
I've heard nothing but goodness.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been a fan of the Final Fantasy series. They're actually what got me into playing JRPGs.
Yeah.
But 10 is the reason why I got a PS2. I went over one of my friends' houses and I was just looking at it and I thought it was a cutscene, but it was actually the game. Like, I had never seen graphics that beautiful before.
Yeah. And from what I heard, it has some really nice graphics. And a lot of people really enjoyed it.
Definitely one of the reasons why I got into JRPGs. It was just different. You know, it set a new standard for RPGs.
Yeah.
I think, like, anyone who's in our generation who's played that game feels nostalgic anytime they think about it.
Yes.
It's just one of those games that you'll look back on and tell your kids about. Like, yeah, this game was amazing.
Heck yeah.
So what's your number 2?
BioShock. The amazing BioShock.
Coincidentally, that's also my number 2.
Which one did you have to pick for your favorite game?
Actually, my favorite one is number 1.
Mine too.
It just, the twist at the end was so good.
Oh, I know. I did not see it coming at all. It killed me.
One of the best twists in gaming history. I mean, yes. I don't want to say what it is for anybody who hasn't played it, but like once you get that twist, you're like,
yes,
whoa, mind officially blown.
I know, it changes everything you thought up to that point.
Yeah.
And then, one of my favorite things about it, I mean, just Rapture in general. I like the idea of an underwater utopia.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it did fail, I mean, it was still an awesome... Like, the scenery that BioShock offered was just amazing to me.
Yeah. It's another one of those games that like set a new standard for graphics, for gameplay.
Yes.
I think at the time, it got like a perfect score. A perfect score. We just got everybody, like, all the critics gave it a perfect score.
Like, whenever I first played it and I stepped out into the, do you remember that moment when you first step out into Rapture and you have, like, the big scene of the ocean and all the, towers, and you have, like, that well going by and it says "Welcome to Rapture" on the side? Mm-hmm. On the billboard thing? But that one cutscene, just I can't handle it when I see it. It's just so amazing because I know what game I know what I'm about to jump into.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing for anybody. I mean, it's a rated M game, so like a lot of you gamers probably won't get a chance to play it, or either that or you've already played it. So. Yeah.
If you had to pick like a favorite area for like that you really really enjoyed about BioShock, which area would it be?
Towards the end when you put on the suit.
Oh, that was definitely a very nice cutscene, or not cutscene, but moment.
I thought that was pretty cool.
It took me by surprise, honestly. I wasn't expecting to do anything like that.
Yeah.
And which getting a tiny bit sidetracked. Bioshock, like I thought it was kind of cool in Bioshock 2, although the original Bioshock I think trumps the Bioshock 2, but I like Bioshock 2 when you're actually playing as a Big Daddy. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
It was different, but going back to Bioshock, if I had to pick one moment, I think it would be the moment we confront Andrew Ryan, like face to face.
Yeah.
I always kind of enjoyed that cutscene.
That was great. That was a great
Yeah.
game.
What's your number one though?
My number one is Uncharted.
A series I still need to get into.
I have to say, I mean, this is a lot of people's favorite, but it's mine also. It is Uncharted 2.
Something I've heard a lot of good things about. And I've played Uncharted 2 a little bit, and I actually really enjoyed what I played of it.
Yeah, it's a really great game. I mean, anyone who's played it knows how cinematic and beautiful the game is.
Oh, yeah. And from what... I mean, I didn't play a lot of it, but from what I saw of it, it added some, variety and location.
Mm-hmm.
Which I found to be really nice. What was your favorite part of the game?
The very beginning.
The very bit. Oh, yes, I agree. I have to agree with that.
When you're just there and you're just like you have a gunshot wound, and you're like, this hurts.
I know. And then you have to do like all that amazing platforming and stuff right from the start.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I honestly don't see how Uncharted 4 is going to top the 3 games that came before it. I mean, they did an amazing job with all 3 of them.
If it does though, then it's gonna be a must-have for the PS4.
Yeah.
For anyone.
It's gonna be a game changer. I mean.
Oh yeah.
If it's as good as people think it's gonna be a game changer.
Oh yeah, man. I can't wait for me to actually jump into the series. I think I'll enjoy it once I get into it.
Mm-hmm.
My number one though is actually Dead Space. The whole series, and my favorite game is the original Dead Space because something about the USG Ishimura just sets me off. I love the whole stranded ship atmosphere, dark corridors, hallways, everything. Just the necromorphs coming out of air vents to attack you, and just the whole game is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good horror game.
I agree.
Dead Space 3 wasn't that very horror though. It was kind of more action, but the original Dead Space was really good, and the whole series as a whole is a good series. It's not Dead Space 3 didn't destroy it.
Yeah.
But that's it for the top 5 list. But we do have some honorable mentions.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
God of War. I mean, come on, it's God of War. Anyone who's played it, I mean, the game it set a new standard for like the quick things where you have to press the buttons at the right time.
Oh, QuickTime events.
The QuickTime events. I couldn't think of the name, but I mean, that pretty much started the whole QuickTime thing.
Oh yeah, it really did.
Kind of overdone now in a lot of games.
It really is.
That pretty much set the standards for it.
I've heard that Until Dawn is actually really QuickTime event heavy.
Yeah, it is. And then there's Mass Effect. I mean, Mass Effect would have been in my top 5 if the third one had been up to par, but it wasn't. So it's just an honorable mention.
Yeah.
It's still a good series, but it it could have been better.
Yeah.
And then there's Jack and Dexter. It's one of my favorites also. Just wasn't in my top 5.
Yeah.
And then there's GTA. Like GTA, I always thought it was some great games, but they're just not just like solid to where I'd be like, yeah, this is gonna be my top.
Oh yeah.
Like they're all good, but they aren't just game changers. It made me just think differently about games.
Yeah.
Then there's Fallout. Specifically Fallout 3 is pretty different, but the colors are kind of bland. So I'm hoping to deal with Fallout 4. They have more color and be more vibrant.
Yes, I've played some of Fallout 3 and I've noticed that they were very it wasn't very colorful.
Yeah.
It really looked like a apocalyptic world.
Yeah. And then there's Yu-Gi-Oh! Series.
Yes.
I think my favorite was the Battle of the Roses or something like that. I can't think of the name of it exactly, but
I think I know which one you're talking about though.
Yeah, but that was a great game. It was one of my favorites. I mean, 'cause they were all like, if you like into card games, then they did them justice, and they were very good.
Mm-hmm.
What about you? Like, what was your honorable mention?
Same as you with God of War. God of War is just an amazing series, and my actually favorite was God of War 3 because it's what I actually started with. Which, yeah, I know I started in. To anyone who's played it, you know what happens at the end of God of War 3. So yeah, it was kind of a bad game for me to start with, but it still didn't stop me from playing the rest of the series because it was amazing. Then there's Ratchet and Clank, which I love all Ratchet and Clank games, but I honestly couldn't put it on this list because it was there's just so many things about Ratchet and Clank that I really love, but there's things I liked better about the series I mentioned. Not saying Ratchet and Clank is a bad series at all. They're like some of my favorite games. Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction is actually my favorite Ratchet and Clank game, period. But also we have Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry 3 is my favorite out of that series. Dante is a total badass.
Did you like the reboot?
Not that much. I think that could... Honestly, I don't even think the reboot was needed.
I thought it was a decent game, but it wasn't just like the best game out of the series. It was a good game for what it was, but other than that,
honestly, have you heard of those games that people are like, okay. What I'm trying to say is like, have you ever had those people that say they make a game and then they just slap the name on the game to help it sells?
Yeah.
That seems like one of those games.
Yeah.
Because... Oh, go ahead.
I agree with that statement.
Nothing wrong with the game. I liked what I played of it, but it didn't feel like a true Devil May Cry game.
Yeah. And they kind of made fun of the series a little bit.
Yeah. Like at the beginning when that white wig fell on his head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I liked him with his white hair. I thought he was a badass with white hair.
Yeah, and they kind of just made fun of the whole thing. I mean, I get why they did it, but it wasn't needs to be done.
Nah, I think they would have been... I think it could have been better. Or at least, I don't know, something else could have been done instead.
Yeah, I agree.
Going on though, another honorable mention, and I need to cut this a little short because my honorable mentions I'm only halfway through. Pokemon. Pokemon I just love. As I grew up with it. It's something that stuck with me, and it's something I will never quit enjoying, honestly. Catching, collecting, evolving, everything. Just Pokemon's amazing.
Yeah. Great series.
Mario, I can't go without saying Mario because I love all Mario games, platforming. Mario started the whole platforming genre and is, a very well-known video game character.
Mm-hmm.
Along with the Legend of Zelda series is something else that's very well-known around the community. Which is another honorable mention.
Played a video game, Zelda, I mean...
Oh, yeah. Zelda started a lot of things. Like, yeah, I would be surprised if you could ask a gamer what Legend of Zelda is, and they don't give you, like, this long explanation, or, like, they start, like, saying all this, like, awesome stuff about Zelda.
Robert Williams named his daughter Zelda.
I did not know that, actually, but that is awesome.
She is hot.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that, guys. Now I'm dying. Okay, going on, though. Spyro the Dragon. The whole series. I love Spyro the Dragon, especially the first Spyro the Dragon on the PS1. I thought that was just amazing. It's something I played through a lot.
Okay.
The Digimon series. I'm a big Digimon fan. Can't go without my Digimon. Still like the anime series a heck ton. Grew up with it.
I love Digimon. Like, my favorite, it's probably not true because a lot of people hated it. Yeah. But I love the series where they became Digimon.
Oh, the 4th season.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it actually has, like, some kind of specific name, like Digimon something something, but I can't remember the name of it. I actually didn't mind the series, but it wasn't really my favorite.
Yeah, like, a lot of people didn't really like that, they became Digimon, I mean. But it was kind of my favorite, though, because I thought it was cool for them to, I think it's called Spirit Evolve, or something like that.
Yeah. And, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, you're right. I actually have, now that I think about it, I have a few of the little toy figurines of that series.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, I used to get a lot of the Digimon toys when I was younger. And I don't remember why I have some of those, like, some of the Season 4 ones, but I just have them. I remember them, I just don't know why I have them. Another honorable mention, there's only 3 left, is Yu-Gi-Oh!, like you said. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a very awesome series, and just any card player should definitely look into the series.
Yeah.
Like, if you are a Magic the Gathering fan, definitely look at Yu-Gi-Oh!
Great series.
Also, something that Crusadus had put on his list is Final Fantasy. I love Final Fantasy as a whole, the whole series, but I don't think I've dove deep into it enough to actually appreciate what it really has.
Definitely great series.
I'm looking forward to the moment I finally get my hands on a PS1 Final Fantasy VII.
I come for the remake to come out, the Final Fantasy VII remake.
See, I thought about just playing that one, but I've waited so long to play the original that I think I'd be more hyped to play the original than a remake. Even if the remake is going to be badass.
It is. I mean, I'm pretty sure 15 is going to come out first.
Probably.
But 15 is going to be, 7 is going to be amazing.
Yes. The trailer for it looked gorgeous, like just absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
And my last honorable mention is the Disgaea series.
Sweet.
Great
series.
Yes, it is a great series, and I really love the games. They're very you kind of have to be a little patient because you are going to have to do some grinding. it's not something you can just fly through. It's a strategy RPG.
A lot of grinding in that game.
Yeah. But, yeah. Anyway, though, that's all for my honorable mentions. Is there anything else you want to say?
Nothing is everything. I mean, like, we covered a lot of information.
We really have. So, guys, I think we're going to end the video here. Make sure to like it. Check out our other collaborations. Check out my other videos. Let's Play. I do Let's Plays, reviews, etc., etc. And me and Crusadus are going to be doing some more reviews, type 5s, and all kinds of other stuff. So definitely, keep an eye out for that.
Check us out.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. And make sure to share our videos and share my videos, because as a small YouTuber, it helps a lot for people to share. It really does, guys. It really does, guys, and I really appreciate it if you do that. And yeah, so anyway, guys, this is Floopes 900.
This is Crusadus.
And we are signing off. Peace.